Off Studio 2.
Alright, hello. We are back. And we're going to actually finish Entombed today. We are on the 25th floor now, which is the final floor. And this recording may be a little bit longer. I don't know how long it's going to take to find a final boss, because sometimes it takes quite a while, sometimes it doesn't take very long. So we'll see. But I have Blind Gamer here again.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Blind Gamer, back again to finish Entombed here. I apologize that I was not able to talk that much because I did have some stuff going on in the background, but that should not happen. So I should be here to kind of help with the boss, because we've both fought him before. Fought it, rather. We've both fought it before. So, are you ready though? Like, do you have necessary items, do you think?
Welcome to Entombed. Load existing game.
Do I what?
Do you have, like, all the necessary items? Like, do you have, like, zombie rot stuff?
Starting game. Load existing. Load your game from the last autosave. Yes. No.
Let me see.
Loading game.
Check my inventory.
Load completed. Inventory weapons cloak extendable. Level 7 paralyzed. Level 3 enlightened scroll. Level 15 silence scroll.
Okay, silence scroll, that's good.
Level 3 enlightened scroll.
Enlighten is also...
Level 7 enlightened scroll. Level 1 locate secret scroll. Level 9 summon bone scroll. 21 healing potions. 5 cure poison potion. 3 cure zombie rot potions. Level 5 empower scroll.
Yeah, I think we
Cancel.
should be good. I am going to check the general store if it... to see if it restocks.
Yeah, I would.
You create a town portal. You've entered Twilight Town. Look around. Bazaar. Town. Speech mode off. General store. Farag Trenchblade has stocked new items since your last visit. Welcome to Farag's General Emporium. Farag glares at you uneasily. You feel Farag is watching you closely. You're carrying 4,076 gold. Bye. Good felt tunic. 28 dubious large iron claymore. 6 decent copper morning star. 4 rosewood buckler. Decent blackwood buckler. Dubious loading tunic. Decent large copper broadsword. 3 decent large copper spear. 45 magic potions. Dubious 16 large wood air healing potion. Level 22 heal scroll. Level 8 paralyzed scroll. Level 4 sleep scroll. Level 24 lightning scroll. Level 18 empower scroll. Level 13 paralyzed. Level 13 slow scroll. 100 gold. Cancel.
Did you get that healing potion?
General store.
Yeah, but I'm going to reload, because that's not a very... I don't like that load.
Yeah, that's not that
You
great.
decide to the third. Load game. Load your game from the last autosave. Yes. No.
By the way, magic
Loading
potions restore magic, but I never use them.
Yeah, they're
be
not
honest,
really useful in
because
League.
really spells do not cost that many magic points to begin with, and
You create a town portal. You've entered Twilight Town. Look around. General store. Farag Trenchblade has stocked new items since your last visit. Welcome to Farag's General Emporium. Farag glares at you uneasily. You feel Farag is watching you closely. You're carrying 4,076 gold. Bye. Decent wool tunic. Crude copper buckler. Dubious large copper maul. 5 dubious large teak battle axe. Dubious cave bear leather loincloth. 1 decent felt loincloth. Dubious ash buckler. 3 magic potions. Level 15 polymorph scroll. Level 23 lightning scroll. 3 healing potions. Level 18 sleep scroll. Legendary 18 ash arrows. Level 17 ice blast. 2 cure poison potion. Level 22 unholy light. Level 24 polymorphs. Level 1 petrify scroll. 8 gold. Level 22 unholy light scroll. You purchased a level 22 unholy light scroll. Level 24 2 cure. Level 7 legendary 18 ash arrow. Level 18 legendary 18 ash arrows. 24 gold. There are 18 in this stack. By how many? You purchased legendary 18 ash arrows.
Whoa!
Level 17 ice blast. Level 18 sleeps. 3 healing potions. 46 gold. There are 3 in the stack. You purchased 3 healing potions. Level 18 sleep scroll. Level 23 lightning scroll. Level 15 polymorph scroll. 3 magic potions. Dubious ash buckler. Decent felt loincloth.
okay, none of this
Cancel.
other stuff
General
is worth it, so that's all I'm gonna...
You descend to the third. You create a return portal. You have returned to where you created your portal on the 25th floor. Saving game. Save completed. Options. Load game. Load your game from the last autosave. Yes. No. Loading game.
Alright. We are ready for the final floor. Now, I want to talk a little bit about this floor because this floor will only have 3 types of enemies, either Edens, half giants, or corpse web spiders. And to be honest, this floor is a little bit, sometimes it can get a little bit boring and repetitive. What would have been cool is if you could see all of the enemies you fought so far, like in the whole entire game on this floor. But I guess the premise is that they've died out, and so they're not seen. They're not seen anymore, and
which is a pretty cool concept.
Yeah.
But I think it would be cooler if, like, they did it the gate thing where, like, you fought everything that you fought so far.
Yeah.
Also, can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
This music slaps harder than Will freaking Smith. This music is amazing.
It is. I could sit and listen to this music all day, honestly. And
this music is freaking awesome.
Yeah. This is, by the way, the music you hear in the introduction as well.
It is? I didn't know that.
In the story, in the Entombed story, yeah. That plays when...
Nearest unexplored space. North, 1. Nearest unexplored space. West, 1. Encountered 2 enemies. Rebecca, find. Eden Barbarian. Eden 1. Eden Barbarian. Right head. 54 damage. The Eden Barbarian's right head is mangled. The Eden Barbarian has been defeated. Sarah. Find. Magic. Some ice. Eden 1. Left foot. 72 damage. Right love right champion. Find. Techniques. True shot. Cancel. Find. Eden full arch with arrow lodges deep into Eden's torso. 21 damage. Injured. Sarah's pet. Eden 1. Left hand. 1 damage. Eden has been poisoned. Injured. Poison seeps into the Eden's left hand. Rebecca. Find. Eden 1. Left head. 54 damage. The Eden's left head arcs through the air. The Eden has been the good large straight axe. Good linen Eden left. Eden corpse. Good large copper long sword. Cancel. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. You feel a chill. Encountered 2 enemies. Rebecca. Find.
Yes, Edens have 2 heads.
Corpse wood spider skeleton 1. Corpse wood spider skeleton 2. Corpse wood spider skeleton 1. Cephalothorax. Extreme damage. The corpse wood spider skeleton has been defeated. Right love right champion. Find. Corpse wood spider skeleton 2. Full arch wood arrow lodges deep into corpse web spider skeleton cephalothorax. Cephalothorax. 61 damage. The corpse resting. Resting completed. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1. Nearest unexplored space. West. 3. Encountered 2 enemies. Sarah. Find. Magic. Summon ice. Half giant fighter Eden fighter. Half giant fighter barbarian. Head. 64 damage. The half giant fighter barbarian's head is mangled. The half giant fighter barbarian has been defeated. Rebecca. Find. Eden fighter. Left head. 46 damage. The Eden fighter's left head is mangled. The good felt loin cloth. Good copper mace. Eden fighter core. Great rabbit leather loin cloth. Great copper mace. Half giant kick. Resting.
Oh, that said mace. I didn't
Encountered
even know
1
if that
enemy.
said it
Rebecca.
first.
Find.
What?
Kemig Star Blade.
I didn't think that said mace. I thought it said something else, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Kemig Star Blade is a male Eden fighter prowler. He appears not
Yeah,
injured.
maces
Kemig
aren't
is
very
wearing a good
good,
cotton loin cloth on his
really.
waist. He is wielding a great large copper warhammer in his... Kemig Star Blade. Critical hit. Left head. Extreme damage. Kemig Star Blade's left head is mangled. Kemig Star... Resting. Resting completed. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Encountered 3 enemies. Right love right champion. Find. Corpse wood spider 1. Corpse wood spider 3. Full arch wood arrow lodges deep into corpse web spider's cephalothorax. Cephalothorax. 19 damage. Sarah. Find. Magic. Summon ice blast. Corpse wood spider 1. Right middle upper leg. 83 damage. Rebecca. Find. Corpse wood spider 1. Corpse wood spider has been sent sprawling through the air. Critical hit. Cephalothorax. Extreme damage. The corpse wood spider's cephalothorax arcs through the air. The corpse wood spider has been defeated. Corpse wood spider 3. Rebecca. 22 damage. Rebecca has been poisoned. Poison seeps into Rebecca's torso. Rebecca. Find. Rebecca makes a break for him and manages to escape. Resting. Poison has faded from Rebecca. Resting completed. Resting. Resting completed. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1.
I'm strong, but I'm not quite strong enough to deal with,
Saving game.
like, 3 or 4 of those at a time.
Save completed. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Encounter 2 enemies. Rebecca. Find. Techniques. Find. Corpsewood Spider 1. Corpsewood Spider 2. Cephalothorax. Extreme damage. The Corpsewood Spider's cephalothorax is mangled. The Corpsewood Spider has been defeated. Sarah. Find. Magic. Sub-Ice Corpsewood Spider 1. Cephalothorax. 64 damage. Badly injured. Rutla Bright Champion. Find. Rutla Bright Champions. Legendary Large Blackwood Longbow needs ammunition. Dubious 20 Ash Arrows. Dubious Copper Arrow. Legendary 18 Ash Arrows. Great 40 Copper Arrows. Dubious 18 Iron Arrows. Legendary 18 Copper Arrows.
You can give it 1 arrow.
Yeah.
Good 45 Steel Arrows. Legendary 18 Copper. Good 45 Steel Arrows. Selected Good 45 Technique. Find. Corpsewood Spider 1. The Steel Arrow lodges deep into Corpsewood Spider's cephalothorax. Cephalothorax. 62 damage. The Corpsewood Spider. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. You feel a chill. Encounter 2 enemies. Rebecca. Find. Half-giant zombie brawler half-giant zombie fighter brawler.
You're zombies.
Cancel techniques. Find. Half-giant zombie brawler barbarian. Head. 82 damage. The half-giant zombie brawler barbarian's head is mangled. The half-giant zombie brawler barbarian has been defeated. Sarah. Find. Magic. Some ice. Half-giant zombie fighter brawler. Can't Spanish undead. Left leg. Extreme damage. The half-giant zombie fighter brawler falls over. Rutla Bright Champion. Find. Half-giant zombie fighter brawler. The steel arrow lodges deep into half-giant zombie fighter brawler's head. Head. 21 damage. Sarah's pet. Half-giant zombie fighter brawler. 1 damage. Rebecca. Find. Half-giant zombie fighter brawler. Critical hit. Left arm. Extreme damage. The half-giant zombie fighter brawler's left arm arcs through the air. The half-giant zombie fighter brawler drops a great large copper long sword. Badly injured. 92 damage. The half-giant zombie fighter brawler's torso is mangled. Critically injured. Sarah. Find. Magic. Summit ice plant. Waste. 70 damage. The half-giant zombie fighter brawler's waist is mangled. Critically injured. Rutla Bright Champion. Find. Half-giant zombie fighter brawler. The steel arrow lodges deep into half-giant zombie fighter brawler's head. Head. 17 damage. Critically injured. Half-giant zombie fighter brawler. Sarah's pet. Sarah's pet has been sent sprawling through the air. 20 damage. Rebecca. Find. Half-giant zombie fighter brawler. Head. 80 damage. The half-giant zombie fighter brawler has been defeated. 5,760 experience awarded. Collected 82 gold. Resting.
20 damage.
Encountered 4 enemies. Rebecca. Find. Corpsewood Spider 1. Corpsewood Spider 3. Corpsewood Spider 4.
Okay. No,
Rebecca makes a break for it. And resting. Resting completed. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored
yes,
space.
I know I am
North.
retreating
1.
from battles, but...
Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Encounter 2 enemies. Rebecca. Find. Edding Barbarian Fighter. F-Giant. Edding Barbarian Fighter. Left head. 54 damage. The Edding Barbarian Fighter's left head is mangled. The Edding Barbarian Fighter has been defeated. Rutla Bright Champion. Find. F-Giant. The steel arrow lodges deep into half-giant's head. Head. 21 damage. Sarah. Find. Magic. Ice Blast. F-Giant. Left hand. 73 damage. The half-giant drops a great large wood long bow. Injured. Sarah's pet. F-Giant. 1 damage. Injured. Rebecca. Find. F-Giant. Head. 48 damage. The half-giant's head arcs through the air. The half-giant has been... The good large wood great living loincloth. Great large wood long bow. Half-giant head. Half-giant color. Camp. Resting. Resting completed. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Encountered 4 enemies. Rebecca. Find. Corpsewood Spider 1. Corpsewood Spider 3. Rebecca. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. Encountered 1 enemy. Rebecca. Found. Half-giant barbarian brawler. Head. 41 damage. Injured. Head. 48 damage. The half-giant barbarian brawler. The half-giant barbarian. Good large battle X. Cancel. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1.
This floor has okay equipment. Like, it's better than all the other
East.
stuff you get.
1.
Yeah.
Resting.
Also, The Edens and Half Giants, all they'll ever wear is loincloths. They won't have any other pieces of armor. So you can't get
nearest unexplored space. Self 1.
you can't get any other pieces of armor besides
Why is that?
loincloths
Encountered
here.
3 enemies.
I don't
Rebecca.
know.
5. Corpsewood Spider 1. Corpsewood Spider 3. Cephalothorax. Extreme damage. The Corpsewood Spider's cephalothorax is mangled. The Corpsewood Spider has been defeated. Red Right champion. 5. Corpsewood Spider 1. The steel arrow lodges deep into Corpseweb Spider's cephalothorax.
I'm pretty sure that's actually
62
the case
damage.
with
Badly
ogres
injured.
too if you
Sarah.
go into
5.
the
Magic. 5. Magic. Summon Ice Corpsewood Spider
Ogmox
2.
Mound.
Cephalothorax. 81 damage. Critically injured. Sarah's pet. Corpsewood Spider 1. Left middle lower leg. 3 damage. Badly injured. Rebecca. 5. Corpsewood Spider 1. Critical hit. Cephalothorax. Extreme damage. The Corpsewood Spider's cephalothorax arcs through the air. The Corpsewood Spider has been defeated. Corpsewood Spider 2. Right champion. Sarah. 5. Magic. Summon Ice Corpsewood Spider 2. Cephalothorax. 74 damage. The Corpsewood Spider. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. West. 4. North. 12. West. Encountered 1 enemy. Right champion. 5. Heading. The steel arrow launches deep into Wedding's left head. Left head. 23 damage. Sarah. 5. Magic. Ice. Heading. Left head. 78 damage. The Eden has been defeated. 1,700
I
experience.
also find it a little strange that Edens can't survive with one
The following
head
good cave bear
because
leather
they
whip.
have 2 heads.
Great felt loin cloth. Eden corpse. Good cave bear leather whip. Great felt loin cloth. Cancel. Nearest unexplored space.
I mean, I
North.
guess.
8. Saving game.
They can't survive as just one of their heads is, or they can't survive with one head. If just one of their heads gets mangled, though.
Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1. Nearest unexplored space. West. 2. South. 12. West. Encountered 3 enemies. Rebecca. 5. Corpsewood Spider 1. Cancel. Techniques.
Should I do this?
Defend. Battle timeline. Battle timeline. Rebecca. Right champion. Sarah. Sarah's pet. Corpseweb Spider 2. Exit. Cancel. Defend. Technique. 5. Corpsewood Spider 2. Cephalothorax. Extreme damage. The Corpsewood Spider's cephalothorax is mangled. The Corpsewood Spider has been defeated. Right champion. 5. Corpsewood Spider 1. The steel arrow lodges deep into Corpseweb Spider's cephalothorax. Cephalothorax. 65 damage. Badly injured. Sarah. 5. Magic. Summon Ice Corpsewood Spider 1. Cancel. Banner Beach. Summon animal. Lightning. Cancel. Defend. Battle throw. Battle timeline. Sarah. Rebecca. Right champion. Sarah's pet. Corpseweb Spider 1. Net 5. Magic. Summon Ice Corpsewood Spider 1. Cephalothorax. 80 damage. The Corpsewood Spider's cephalothorax is mangled. The Corpsewood Spider has been defeated. Rebecca. 5. Corpsewood Spider 3. Cephalothorax. Extreme damage. The Corpsewood Spider's cephalothorax is mangled. The Corpsewood Spider has been resting. Encountered 2 enemies. Rebecca. 5. Half giant. Eden fighter brawler. Right head. 54 damage. The Eden fighter brawler's right head is mangled. The Eden fighter brawler has been defeated. Sarah. 5. Magic. Some ice half giant. 70 damage. The half giant's torso is mangled. The good nine like rocks. Good dire wolf leather loin. Good cave bear leather half giant corpse. Cancel. Resting.
What's nice about Edens, well, Edens skeletons, that is because they have 2 heads, as long as you leave both heads not mangled, it actually gives them an extra armor slot.
Resting.
Because they can wear 2 helmets versus
Oh, that's pretty cool.
1.
Resting
Yeah.
completed. Saving game. Save completed. Nearest unexplored space. South. 12. West. 12. South. 2. Nearest unexplored space. South. 2. West. 4. No, you feel a chill. Encounter 2 enemies. Rebecca. 5. Corpsewood Spider Skeleton 1. Corpsewood Spider Skeleton 2. Cephalothorax. Extreme damage. The Corpsewood Spider Skeleton has been defeated. Right champion. 5. Corpsewood Spider Skeleton. The steel arrow launches deep into Corpseweb Spider Skeleton cephalothorax. Cephalothorax. 62. Nearest unexplored space. West. 2. North. 4. West. 1. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Encountered 1 enemy. Rebecca. Half giant barbarian. Head. 41 damage. Injured. Head. 48 damage. The half giant barbarian's head. The half giant barbarian. Good large copper warhammer. Cancel. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Encountered 2 enemies. Sarah. 5. Magic. Some ice. Eden barbarian fighter. Can Spanish Egypt. Some lightning. Eden. Lightning arcs to the Eden fighter. Left arm. 80 damage. The Eden barbarian fighter's left arm is mangled. The Eden barbarian fighter drops a good large wood battle axe. Badly injured. Left hand. Extreme damage. The Eden fighter drops a good copper morning star. Rebecca. Find. Edinburgh. Critical hit. Extreme damage. The Edinburgh Barbarian fighter has been defeated. Red Light champion. Find. Techniques. Find. Edit the steel arrow launches deep into Edin fighter's torso. 22
Is
damage.
that you?
Injured. Sarah's pet.
Oh, no.
Edin fighter. 1 damage. Injured. Sarah. Find. Magic. Some ice. Edit. Right head. 61 damage. The Edin fighter has been defeated. Speech mode beats. Speech mode talk. Speech mode off. Speech mode beeps. Speech mode talk. Videos row 1. Off studio. Chris by better desktop. New version of Entombed row 1. Entombed. Options made. Exit. Cancel. The fall. Good wool loincloth. Edin fighter core. Good cotton loincloth. Edin barbarian. Good copper morning star. Good large. Good wool loincloth. Good large. Wood battle app. Cancel. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Encounter 2 enemies. Sarah. Find. Magic sub ice. Corpsewood spider 1. Corpsewood spider 2. Cephalothorax. 74 damage. Badly injured. Rebecca. Find. Corpsewood spider 1. Cephalothorax. Extreme damage. The Corpsewood spider's cephalothorax is mangled. The Corpsewood spider has been defeated. Red Bright champion. Find. Corpsewood spider 2. Sarah. Find. Magic sub ice blast. Corpsewood spider 2. Cephalothorax. 69 damage. The Corpsewood. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Health state general information. Sarah Rebecca health state general information. Red Bright general allocate scale points. Red Bright champion has 1 scale point. Dual wield. Level 1 of true shot. Leather armor. Swords. Dual confirmed. True shot. Red Bright champion has confirmed change. Skill cancel. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1. State Sarah's Rebecca. 6,763 out of 6,763 health. Cancel. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Encountered 1 enemy. Rebecca. Find. Edin Brawler. Right head. 54 damage. The Edin Brawler's right head is mangled. The Edin Brawler. Sarah. Rebecca. Health status. General Rebecca is a female half-health fighter assassin. Cancel. Resting.
I'll tell you right now, my fighter assassin has more health than the final boss does.
Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 2. West. 4. South. 8. West. 3. Encountered 1 enemy. Rebecca. Find. Edin fighter. Critical hit. Left head. Extreme damage. The Edin fighters. The Edin fighter core. Great large blackwood great axe. Cancelled. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1.
Ooh. Extreme damage. Ouch.
Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1. Encountered 1 enemy. Rebecca. Find. Half-giant fighter barbarian. Head. 48 damage. The half-giant fighter barbarian's head is mangled. The good large copper flail. Cancel. The good This is a half-giant made good large copper flail. It has the following attributes. Base damage. 8 points. Cancel. Encountered 3 enemies. Rebecca. Find. Corpsewood spider 1. Corpsewood spider 3. Cephalothorax. Extreme damage. The Corpsewood spider's cephalothorax is mangled. The Corpsewood spider has been defeated. Red Bright champion. Find. Corpsewood spider 1. The steel arrow lodges deep into Corpsewood spider's cephalothorax. Cephalothorax. 62 damage. Badly injured. Sarah. Find. Sarah makes a break for it. And resting. Resting completed. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Current location. 147:25th floor. You haven't. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored space. South. 10. East. 8. Encountered 3 enemies. Rebecca. Find. Corpsewood spider 1. Rebecca makes a break for it. And manages to escape. The good Feldloin cloth. Good large copper flail. Good Feldloin cloth. Cancelled. Encountered 2 enemies. Rebecca. Find. Corpsewood spider 1. Corpsewood spider 1. Cephalothorax. Extreme damage. The Corpsewood spider's cephalothorax is mangled. The Corpsewood spider has been defeated. Sarah. Find. Magic sub ice Corpsewood spider 2. 80 damage. Critically injured. Red Bright champion. Find. Corpsewood the steel arrow launches deep into Corpsewood spider's abdomen. 64 damage. The Corpsewood spider has been defeated. Nearest unexplored space. South. 4. East. 8. South. 2. East. Encountered 4 enemies. Rebecca. Find.
No.
Rebecca makes a break for it. And nearest unexplored space. East. 1. South. 2. East. 10. North. 8. East. 4. Encountered 1 enemy. Sarah. Find. Magic sub ice half-giant fighter brawler. Head. 62 damage. The half-giant fighter brawler's head is... The good large copper ball and cancel. Nearest unexplored space. North. 5. East. 4. South. 2. West. 2. Encountered 3 enemies. Rebecca. 5. Corpse whip spider 1. Rebecca makes a break for it. And nearest unexplored space. South. 6. East. 4. North. 4. East. 10. North. 8. Encountered 1 enemy. Rebecca. 5. Half-giant. Head. 41 damage. The half-giant's head is mangled. The good rabbit leather loin. Good copper hammer. Half-giant color. Good cave bear leather. Great large copper long sword. Good copper hammer. This is a half-giant made good copper hammer. It has the following attributes. Base damage. 6 points. Cancel. Nearest unexplored space. East. 6. North. 8. West. 2.
The equipment
four.
here is pretty good, but it's not that great
space.
compared to what
North.
you have already.
4. East. 1.
Yeah.
Nearest unexplored space. North. 1. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1.
By the way, there's a bug on this floor. Well, actually, I don't think it's a bug because where quest spawn is random, but I've had quest spawn where the witch is, which is the final boss. So.
Oh shoot! Wait, really? So like when you beat the quest, you finish the game?
I have to fight the final boss and the quest mobs at the same time.
Space. East. 1.
Oh no! No!
Yeah.
Encountered 1.
Do you have a quest on this floor?
Find. Aiden fighter brawler. Critical.
No, the last
Head.
quest I could
Extreme
get was on the
damage. Aiden fighter brawler.
24th floor because I think earlier I went down a floor without, and I forgot to get a quest.
The following are Aiden fighter brawler. Great copper knight sword. Good wool loin cloth. Cancel.
Oh.
Normally it would have
You're not-
been, but
Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored space. South. 1. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1.
yeah, but those can be really hard, especially if the quest mobs are, especially if the quest enemies are named.
Encountered 1 enemy. Rebecca. 5.
Dealing with them and the lich at the same time.
Half-giant brawler. Half-giant brawler. Head. 41 damage. Injured. Head. 48 damage. The half-giant brawler's head arcs through the air. The half-giant brawler. Good large copper warhammer. Cancel. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. Encountered 1 enemy. Rebecca. 5. Edding barbarian. Right head. 54 damage. The Edding barbarian's right head is mangled. The great large copper warhammer. Cancel. Nearest unexplored space. West. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1. Nearest unexplored space. East. 1. Nearest unexplored space. North. 1. Encountered 2 enemies. Rebecca. 5. Edit. Tipper Blackstone. Critical hit. Left head. Extreme damage. Tipper Blackstone's left head is mangled. Tipper Blackstone has been defeated. Rutla Bright champion. 5. Edit. The steel arrow launches deep into Eden's left head. Left head. 24 damage. Sarah. 5. Med Ice Edit. Left head. 62 damage. The Eden has been defeated. The fall. Good large copper ball and good wolf leather loincloth. Eden corpse. Great copper hammer. Good cave bear leather loincloth. Cancel.
Alright. We have a doorway.
Yeah, save.
Yeah.
Saving game.
I'm gonna save after every doorway on this floor because
And they
Yeah,
defeated.
because you don't know which one is the boss.
There was a struggle here. Many full bodies of bones. Perhaps it was the Princess Guards attempting
Yep.
to protect her. Judging by the position of her body, they failed. Sarah. 5.
Ladies, gentlemen, here the frick we go. What the hell happened to my voice? Let's freaking go. Let's go.
yes, this is.
Edit warning. The use of cheats will invalidate your score.
No, I don't want.
Magic. Options menu. Change. Press.
nope.
Cancel. Magic.
Oops. So this is the final boss.
Defend. Magic. Find. Retreat. Find.
So let's look at our enemies.
Red crystal.
We have
Red crystal is a male water elemental.
Red Crystal, who's these
Alyssa. Blue crystal. White crystal.
we have red, blue, and white crystals. These are all water elementals. They do different things. The red crystal can use different spells on your on you, like shield. It will use distract. Distract will lower your accuracy. it'll use, what else can it use?
Can't it also use Charm, or can only Alyssa do that?
No, only Alyssa can. Oh, one of them can use Surge. I'm pretty sure it's the red. I'm pretty sure it's the red crystal. I think it can also do lightning. Although those don't do very much damage.
No, they don't.
Blue crystal is mainly, it's very inactive unless an enemy gets killed. So the blue crystal has two abilities. One, it can summon bones, which it'll only use if either Alyssa dies or one of your party members. It also has an ability called Restore, which will restore one of the crystals.
Like restore it from death, or like restore it to full?
It'll restore it from death, so kind of like resurrection.
Okay. Resurrect?
Yeah, kind of like resurrecting it. It'll restore the...
Okay, so, like I said, the golden rule for this game is if you have a group of enemies and you have a necro in it, or somebody that can revive and resurrect or whatever, take them out first. You don't want to take any other out except for that blue thing right there, because that thing is going to be so problematic if you leave it alive. Don't.
Yeah. And the white crystal can either, it can do regeneration. It can also do heal. So there's a few ways to do this fight. What I like to do is I like to go after the blue crystal first, because as Blind Gamer just told you, I like to go after the necromancers first, or something that has the summon bones ability, because if you don't, it can be very, the fight can turn out very badly for you. I don't usually worry about Alyssa until until all but one of the crystals is taken care of. I tend to go after the crystals first.
Same.
Speaking of which, I forgot to talk about what Alyssa does. So, Alyssa is she's kind of the main boss. She has two forms which she will assume. In her first form, she's not very threatening.
No, she's not. But I explained to them last part that when she gets to a certain status of injured, then she will transform. So the goal is to kill her before she transforms. Because if she transforms, she will become the Lich.
Yeah.
Boy, is that thing threatening.
Now, there's a reason why I brought silent scrolls to this fight. Because those can pretty much shut the Lich down. Because she will be unable to use any magic until the silence wears off. Alyssa can attack physically in her first form, but she does very little damage. And she has, in her first form, she can charm. And she, when she gets to either injured or badly injured is when she'll transform. In her second form, which is the Lich, she has a lot more deadly spells. Most all of them do extreme damage every time they hit. 2 of them are area spells, Ray of Destruction and Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard. Wait, Ray of Destruction is an area spell?
Yeah.
It hits everything? Oh, shoot.
And then she has Unholy Light.
Oh, yeah, that. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I forgot she had that.
And she has an ability that will give one of your party members Zombie Rot if she uses it.
Yep, Decrepit Ash.
1 or 2 sometimes, depending on how it triggers.
Yep.
Anything else to talk about? Where this fight is concerned.
I think we've covered just about it.
Yeah. So the way I like to do this fight is I go after the blue crystal first, and then either the red or the white. Some people prefer killing the red second. Others kill the white second. The advantage to killing the white crystal second is it won't be able to use regeneration later on the Lich.
Yeah.
However, killing the red crystal second will make it so it won't be able to use spells like Distract and Surge and things like that. So I'm gonna...
Red crystal. White crystal. Cancel magic. Summon bone. Ice blast. Banish Regent. Summon lightning.
I think I should use lightning.
Reincarnate lightning. Reincarnate lightning. Red crystal. Alyssa. Blue crystal.
And I'm gonna target blue crystal.
Lightning arcs to red crystal. Lightning arcs to Alyssa. Lightning arcs to white crystal. 83 damage. 97 damage. Head. 92 damage. 95 damage. Rebecca. Find. Red crystal. Alyssa. Blue crystal. White crystal. Blue crystal.
Should I hide?
Yeah, hide, because you'll be able to pick up more of them.
Cancel. Techniques. Flurry. Hide. Rebecca slips into the shadows. Rutla Bright Champion. Techniques. True shot. Hide. Rutla Bright Champion slips into the shadows.
Yeah, have her hide too, yep.
Techniques. Find. Red crystal. Alyssa. Blue crystal. Blue crystal has been sent sprawling through the air. Sneak attack. Extreme damage. Critically injured. Sneak attack. Extreme damage.
Ooh.
Blue crystal has been defeated. Hide has faded from Rebecca. Sarah. Find. Magic. Summon. Ice blast. Banish Regent. Sub lightning. Red crystal. Lightning arcs to Alyssa. Lightning arcs to blue crystal corpse, knocking it about the floor. Lightning arcs to white crystal. Extreme damage. Badly injured. Right leg. 83 damage. 88 damage.
Ooh.
Injured. Sarah's pet. Alyssa. 2 damage. Alyssa has been poisoned. White crystal. White crystal cast heal. Red crystal's body was healed 3 points. Rutla Bright Champion. Fine.
Now, 2 things. Number 1, the crystals can't come back as zombies, so you don't have to worry about...
oh, they
can't?
can't?
Have to worry about that, no. Because elementals can't... elementals can't come back as zombies, so only because
I didn't know that.
They're not technically living. They're not technically living. Living, breathing things. So. Number 2, as you heard, my pet poisoned the Lich. This is something I think should be changed about the fight. Because
because there's a chance that'll just kill her and you win.
I think the Lich should be immune to poison.
Yep.
Personally, because
Techniques.
It makes this fight too easy sometimes.
Find. Techniques. True shot. Multi-shot. Hide. Rutla Bright Champion is already hit. True shot.
Hide multi-shot.
Red crystal. The steel arrow launches deep into red crystal.
Yeah, she's hit it
Sneak
already.
attack. Extreme damage. Critically injured. The steel arrow lodges deep into red crystal's body. Sneak attack. Extreme damage. Red crystal has been defeated. The steel arrow lodges deep into white crystal's body. Sneak attack. Extreme damage. Critically injured. The steel arrow lodges deep into white crystal's body. Sneak attack. Extreme damage. White crystal has been defeated. The steel arrow lodges deep into Alyssa's torso.
Alright,
Sneak
there's
attack.
all the
Extreme
crystals
damage. The steel arrow
done.
lodges deep into Alyssa's torso. Sneak attack. Extreme damage. Haydn has faded from Rutland right champion. Alyssa. Rebecca. Right foot. 3 damage. Rebecca. 5.
Alright. This time...
Flurry. Hi. Rebecca slips into the shadows. Sarah. 5. Magic. Some ice. Alyssa. 10. 77 damage. Injured. Rebecca. 5. Techniques. Flurry. Hi. Flurry.
Let's do flurry.
Flurry it? Yeah, I'd flurry. Yeah, I'd flurry.
Alyssa.
Yep.
Alyssa has been sent sprawling through the air. Sneak attack. Left hand. Extreme damage. Alyssa's left hand arcs through the air. Injured. Into. Sneak attack responding. Critical hit. Right leg. Extreme damage. Alyssa's right leg is mangled.
We might actually
Critically
get her.
injured.
Yep.
Sneak attack. Left foot. Extreme damage. Alyssa's left foot
Wow.
arcs through the air. Critically injured. Double
Okay.
attack. Sneak attack. Head. 88 damage. Critically injured. Sneak attack.
jeez.
Waist. Extreme damage. Alyssa has been defeated. 4,900 experience awarded. The lick floats softly to the ground in a cloud of ash. The princess Alyssa was unceremoniously killed here thousands of years ago. She must have been very strong-willed, for the lick only seek powerful souls.
I chopped
Before
off
you was the
two of
entrance
her
to the lost city,
limbs.
buried beneath sand and rock for so long. Having been covered in a great cataclysm, it now sits precariously among the underground sea.
Yep.
Its passage is damp and flooded. It must have been magnificent. After spending some time searching amongst the ruins, you discover no path that isn't blocked by turbulent salty sea water, although, doubling back, you manage to squeeze through a hollowed-out tunnel filled with tide pools. A sandy wall crumbles away as you push against it and a blast of humid air knocks you back. You can smell the ocean. You can hear waves crashing against the rocks. On a beach adorning an ancient sea surrounded by tall snow-capped mountains, you have emerged. Having been thrown into the dungeon at the top of mountain, you somehow made your way down. The hard way. The impossible way. And now you hold a secret that no one else in the whole of the world knows. Perhaps you will return here to descend into the city proper, but that can wait. Freedom beckons. Entombed. Design, written and programmed by Jason Allen. Most music written and recorded by Dynamedium. www.dynamedium.com. Narration by Jeremy Hartley. Special thanks to Ryan Strunk, Luke Hewitt, Matthew Suggs, Ron Shammerhauer, Shay Martin, and Tomas Florek. Most quality sound work created by Tomas Florek and his friends, the Three Toms. Also quality sounds by Ryan Strunk and others. Resident Bard Johnny Ty. Casting by Lucas Hosned, Sean Everest, Alan Thompson, Pom Nemo, Elliot Barnes, Ryan Conroy, Allison Mervis, George McDermott, Will James, Jason Sims, Trenton Matthews, David Tredenden, Lori Duncan, and everyone who contributed ideas, bug reports, and suggestions on the Entombed mailing list. Also thanks to audiogames.net, blindadrenaline.com, and the Odyssey mailing list for additional support in helping to get the word out about Entombed. Thank you for playing Entombed. This score is ranked 164th worldwide. Your adventure has ended. View score.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is
Entombed.
yes. We have completed the game. Well, more or less, if I really wanted to, I could kill every single enemy on the 25th floor, but I'm not going to do that because that takes a very long time, and I don't think you want to sit here.
Deathwish Derek left channel. Deathwish Derek left channel. Deathwish Derek has logged out. Deathwish Derek has logged out.
Oh. So, let's look at what we have. We can
Load game. View score.
we can load game again.
Main menu.
Main menu returns us to the main menu.
View score. Deathwish Derek has logged in. Deathwish Derek has logged in. Deathwish.
We have view score, which we'll take a look at in a minute. Oh, what?
Yep. So my net dropped. So there's that.
Yeah, I was saying that I've more or less completed the game. If I really wanted to, I could kill every enemy on the 25th floor, but I'm not going to do that because that takes a very
No, I
long
know.
time.
I was gonna say, why would you do that? It takes freaking forever.
Yeah. You can do it if you're going for like a higher score because every enemy you kill will raise your score slightly. I have killed every single thing on the 25th floor before, but it takes forever, and I don't think you want to sit here and listen to every single enemy being killed for like 2 more hours. So
I know. I sure wouldn't.
yeah.
Load game. Main menu. View score.
So let's look at our score. Now this will tell us various things about our adventure.
Score uploaded. Sarah was an elf necromancer druid who was caught raising a personal undead army of shark skeletons. Sarah's party wandered the dungeon's halls for 4 years, 4 months, 13 days before somehow escaping to the lower floors. Against all odds, everyone in Sarah's party survived the ordeal. Notable exploits. 15 quests completed. Rescued a half-elf fighter on the 2nd floor. Defended a town's gates from shore breach. Rescued a elf ranger on the 5th floor. Broke through the royals ruling the goblin stronghold. Defeated a drake. Freed the souls of the last army. Prevailed in the Hall of Illusions. Discovered the gates of Alessandria. Escaped the dungeon. Handled a total of 6,279 gold coins and finished with a stash of 4,832 still left over. Score. 59,475. Main menu. Start new game. Exit. Videos window. Items view list.
And that is Entombed.
And that's Entombed for you, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. What an interesting adventure that we've been on.
Yes. We have completed it all.
Yep.
And as I like to do after I complete any game, I like to give my thoughts on the game, what I like, what I don't like, what I think could be improved.
Same.
So
Yes.
why don't you talk about it?
Right, so I want to talk about a few things that I like about the game and a few things that I don't like about the game, and a few things that I wish would have actually happened after the game's release. So let me start with the stuff that I genuinely like about it. I genuinely like the variety and randomness of the game. The game is one of the most random audio games on the market now.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what you're gonna get. You have no clue. And that kind of makes it more fun. Because, like, you're just... what's it called? You don't know what you're gonna get. And so you're like, okay, am I gonna get this? Am I gonna get that? Like, you know, it's interesting because
no two playthroughs are going to be exactly the same.
No, they're not. Nope. They're not. That's what I really like about it.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't like is not necessarily that I don't like, but I wish that it could happen. Is like there is more to like a dungeon crawler, like. I feel like there needs to be a little bit more to it. Like maybe there's a place where you can walk through Twilight Town. Maybe you could talk to the people. Maybe you could go and heal up and get items, and then talk to the store owners and complete stuff. Like what if there was a way for you to get that type of stuff? Like what if there was a way for you to explore different areas and actually get to know certain people?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just walking through the floors and, you just, well,
yeah.
You're just walking
I think it would be, interesting if, like, you had to worry at least a little bit about, like, your food and water supply, because,
yeah. I agree. Because if you're in the dungeon for years and years and years,
yeah,
and you don't eat, you're gonna be dead in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
You don't drink water, you're gonna be dead in 3 days. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yep. Another thing I'll say is what I kind of don't like is I wish that all of the, well, not all, but a lot of the bugs I don't feel like should exist, and should have been addressed and fixed, because there's a good number of bugs in the game, and I don't feel like they should have been they should have been in the game and that they should have been addressed and paid more attention to. That being said, that's not going to stop me from enjoying the game, because, as I've said before, this game has a special place for me. It's one of the first audio games I actually purchased, and it's one of the most diverse audio games we have, and nothing has been able to be quite as diverse as Entombed.
I agree.
A Hero's Call is pretty diverse, but not as
Not as diverse.
No. Now, as far as classes are concerned, or jobs, I feel like some of them were underrepresented and needed to have more
I agree.
spells or skills. The mage, for example, has exactly one damaging spell, and that's Firebolt. Which really is not a very good spell.
Also, if we're talking about the unrepresentation of classes, I think with regards to all of the classes that were in Entombed, Warrior, not Hunter, Ranger, Thief, and even Necromancer, and especially Mage, I feel like, and this is probably going to be a controversial opinion, but that's perfectly fine, I feel like a Hero's Call beats out the Entombed version of these classes. Because I freaking love Necromancers. Necromancers, like, the study of, like, I freaking love that. In, like, a Hero's Call's Necromancer is freaking amazing. Entombed's Necromancer is also freaking amazing, but, like, what a Hero's Call's Necromancer offers is way more than what Entombed's offers. And that goes for Warrior, that goes for Ranger, that goes for Mage, especially, and for Thief, too. So it might not be as diverse, but the classes are extremely well represented.
Yeah, I agree. Like, for example, in a Hero's Call, there's the Mage class gets so many. It gets so many spells for. You can choose between lightning, fire, and ice, and there's several spells of that given category, depending on what you want to focus on. Whereas Mage is just Firebolt, and traditionally mages are known for damaging a lot of damaging spells. In pretty much every game I played, at least the mage class, that's their specialty. And
yeah.
So a Hero's Call definitely did a better job there, I think. Now, this might get rather controversial too, but I'm curious, what did a Hero's Call do better than, or what did Entombed do better than a Hero's Call, in your opinion?
Diversity. The ability to play as more than two different classes, knowing that you're not going to get the same character.
Yeah. No, you might be like...
They did that
well, there's
better.
more than two classes in a Hero's Call, but here's my issue. if you have because in a hero's call you rescue a thief, a ranger, a priest, and a mage already. So it pretty much how do I say this? It makes those classes, if you want to play as those classes, it makes them less, for me at least, less appealing to play as, because if I already have someone of that class, then I don't want to have two characters be the same class when it's going to be the same, pretty much the same thing, because in a hero's call you always get the same characters. You always know you're gonna get a mage, a thief, a ranger, and a priest, or a do they call them clerics or priests? I can't remember.
Priests.
Okay, because they're basically the same thing, but yeah, that's the issue. One of the issues I have with a Hero's Call is if there were more characters that you could I mean, if there were more classes to play as, it wouldn't be as much of an issue. But as it stands right now, it kind of is, because that leaves only warrior and necromancer
right.
really worth playing in my opinion. I also think Entombed has far more replay value, because once you get in a Hero's Call, once you get to a certain point, there's really not a lot of replay value. You can level your stuff far higher than Entombed, but past a certain point, there's not a lot of replayability to the game, because eventually stuff's just gonna be the same thing. And whereas Entombed, as I said, no two playthroughs are going to be exactly the same, with the exception of the bosses. They're always going to load the same items, but
yeah, I agree with that.
It's, yeah, is there anything else?
Yeah, so I kind of so there was supposed to be an Entombed 2 that was released, but I kind of wish that he did continue the story, because I would have loved to go and explore the area and maybe return back to the city and have new types of classes and have stuff like that. But
yeah, so I think the story behind Entombed 2, from what I understood, was it's supposed to be the continuation of when you actually got out of the dungeon, because you discovered the lost city, And I think Entombed 2 was supposed to be you, you in that city, what kind of things you would find there, what you would encounter.
Yeah,
like
that'd be fun to play.
Yeah. But that never. That was never a thing, unfortunately. There was a very
I really wish it was.
There was a very early alpha.
Because it would have been fun to play.
But it was pretty close to what Entombed was, with the exception of I think the enemies were like really hard to kill, because I remember dying a lot, and development on it was stopped, and the alpha has disappeared, like disappeared off the face of the earth, and I have no idea where or if you can even find it anymore. I had it on one of my old computers, but I don't have it anymore. There's another thing too that I wanted to say. One of the things I forgot to mention is well, actually, I want to say two things. Number one, retreating from a battle does not count towards your toward the enemy count on the floor. So if you're like, I don't like this group of enemies, or I don't like what weapons they have, you can retreat and fight fight different things. No matter how many times you retreat, it doesn't count towards your towards the enemy count. And you can also just kill one.
What do you mean it doesn't count towards the enemy count?
So you know how there's a certain amount of enemies on each floor?
Yeah.
Retreating's not going to change. Retreating's not going to count towards how many enemies you've killed on each floor. In other words,
it shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't, and it doesn't. You can even just kill one. If there's a group of enemies, you can even just kill one and then retreat, and that still won't, that's still not going to do anything. It's a strategy I sometimes use if I want to get better equipment, if I want to try and find better equipment, or retreat from really dangerous fights. Like I was using it on the corpse web spiders, because they can come into groups of 4, and dealing with 4 corpse web spiders at a time is can be very hard. The other thing is, you might have noticed that depending on the enemies, they'll only appear, some enemies will only appear in groups of 2. For example, you'll only, if you have an Eden and a half giant, or if you have 2 Edens or 2 half giants, you'll never have like 2 Edens, 1 half giant, or 3 Edens or 3 half giants in the same group. They'll only appear in groups of 2, and when they do appear, they won't appear with like a corpse by a spider or whatever. So certain enemies can only be in groups of 2, and that applies to like ogres as well, and things like that. You're only gonna ever see 2 ogres. You'll never see more than that in a group. So anyway, did we cover everything?
I think we did. I don't think there's anything else to talk about.
Alright, well, well, never mind.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, I was gonna ask you if you think I should do a separate recording on the ways to cheat in Entombed, and
I think that is up to you, but like, the people should know how to do it, because like, if it's available and it still happens, then I think they should know how. But it's really up to you if you want to choose. I'm sorry about the background. If you want to choose to cover that kind of topic.
Yeah, I might. I think I will, because I did briefly talk about it earlier, and but I didn't explain how to do it, but I did mention there were ways of doing it. So I think I will. I think I will make a separate recording on the ways to do that. But basically, you can. Some of the different ways you can cheat. You can multiply. Items. Which is actually a bug. But it's fun to take advantage of.
Yeah, I agree.
That's one of the few bugs I actually like in this game. You can have equipment be on other characters, other games. You can have equipment be on other games. You can transfer equipment and items, which is honestly one of my favorite.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite things to do.
Oh yeah. I've used that so many times. You could like multiply your items and stuff. It's pretty freaking cool.
You can affect the. You can somewhat affect the races you rescue, because there's a way that you can have at least partial control over what types of races you're going to get. And things like that. But that's I think I'll cover that in a different recording that Blind Gamer may or may not be here for. It depends on what
it depends on
what he feels
whether
like.
No, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there. Why not?
So, with that, I think that's about all we wanted to cover. This has been a fun playthrough. It's been a long playthrough, but we completed it. Honestly, the 25th floor didn't take me quite as long as I expected.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna take longer.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna complain about that, because that floor can get kind of boring, unless you find a really good piece of equipment. So with that, I think I'm gonna stop this recording. I want to thank Blind Gamer for being a part of this playthrough and providing his commentary.
Absolutely, it was a pleasure. I want to thank Riot for allowing me to be on this playthrough and provide my amazing commentary that you guys totally love or whatever. So I want to thank him for giving me an opportunity to be part of this game and express my feelings of this game with him on a public platform. So yeah, that's it.
Except he did take over the show a couple of times.
This is my show now.
Yeah. But you can't do that anymore because
Is it not in the contract?
well, I shouldn't say you can't do that anymore, but you can't with this playthrough. So, because we're done with this playthrough. So
Nope, I can't do that anymore. That's sad. But yeah, that's been Entombed.
Yeah, and I hope that the two of us will be back for something else.
Yep.
I don't know what the next thing I'm gonna do is
Yeah,
yet.
we don't know what. Yeah.
But maybe we'll talk about it and decide. I'm thinking about doing maybe a playthrough of the Veil, because I like that game as well.
Ooh. I'm actually thinking of like doing another playthrough of it, like not an actual public playthrough, like just another playthrough of the game.
Yeah, he doesn't have a YouTube channel, so
Well, I do, but I don't want to upload over there.
yeah. I mean, you do have a YouTube channel, but you don't upload. So
Nope.
but yeah, I might do a Veil playthrough on YouTube. Manamon is a slight possibility, although there's reasons I'm hesitant to do it. Number one, that game has been covered so extensively, and there's so many
That's a fair point.
so many playthroughs out there. Number two, my navigation skills are
Oh yeah.
kind of bad, so if I did do Manamon, I might need help in certain areas.
If you mean like the area.
If what?
I can help you with those areas, with the puzzle areas, if you want.
Yeah, I might do it. I might consider doing a Manamon or Manamon 2 playthrough. I think I might be more inclined to do Manamon 2. Because that's a slightly more enjoyable game for me. But there is a lot of there's harder areas there, and
yeah, the Baron Underground puzzle, like I could barely do
that drives me crazy.
Oh my god, the freaking.
If we do it, I might.
What was that area called? That Edge of the World puzzle. Oh.
The one that you have to move the boulders.
No, the picture puzzle.
Oh.
In Edge of the World.
The Edge of the World. I have the instructions for the first puzzle, but not the second.
I have for the first puzzle, not the second one though.
Yeah. So if I did do a playthrough, I might need your help with certain things.
I can try, but like I suck at puzzles myself, so.
If you don't mind, that is.
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right. Well, for now, I'm gonna stop.
Names 2000.
This
Off Studio 2. Stop recording. Checkbox check.
recording, and we will be back hopefully soon. This isn't going to be the last part of Entombed because I think I will do a separate recording of how to cheat, but it really won't have any gameplay. So, yeah. But for now, I'll see you guys
Stop recording. Check.
later. Hope you enjoyed this playthrough.
Yep. Hope you enjoyed.
Feel free to leave comments as long as they are constructive. No destructive comments, please.
Yeah, we don't have time for that.
I don't. Even if you do.
Shoot, I don't.
I'm not saying you, I'm saying just in general.
Okay.
Stop recording. Checkbox check.
Yeah. So anyway, goodbye.
Stop record. Yes.